Hey guys, Luna here, and we're here with a game called a Hero Realm. So just give me a second, let me actually turn on the audio for you guys. There you go. So you can at least hear a little bit in the background. There you go, that's a bit better. But yeah, this is a game where it's a deck-based game where you have to manage both money and combat with 4 different factions that can help benefit each other. I believe it is a free game, though if you want the expansion version, you'll have to spend a bit of money for the full game, but it's still something that you can enjoy on a basic level. And I think I'll show you off with an AI fight with... I can't even do the mage because I maxed her out. So I'll show you a basic duel with the fighter on easy difficulty. Mage was, when I was just showing it out, was pretty fun. So each hero that you get on the basic version, you only get fighter and a mage as a continuously activated ability, where in this case I need to spend 2 gold and I can only use it once per turn, I believe, but I gain 2 combats. And the other skill is I can deal 3 damage to a card that has guard. So a deck can have, depending on what class you choose, has any number of cards, but for the most part it has these basic gold cards and then some type of combat-based card, which, like in this case, if you have 7 or more combat, I get to draw a card with this throwing axe. And in this case, in the fighter's case, I get a shield bearer, which has a guard of 3, which means the opponent has to take at least 3 combats to do to the shield bearer before they can hit me. And so the money, you can buy any number of these 6 cards. These 5 cards that are larger get to replace every time you buy it, like so. Which just drag over here and goes into the graveyard. These cards just are always available. And you can also see the 4 different factions. Lights, basically yellow, red, green, and blue. I like to call it as light, fighter, nature, and merchant. But honestly, you can call them whatever. And since I do not have any combat, I do not have any more money, I can just end my turn. You always draw up to 5 when you end your turn. And if you go first, you only start with 3 cards in hand. And if you see these secondary effects, you see that if you have 2 of these red cards, then the secondary effect happens. Same with this one, if you have a second green, that effect happens, second white, that happens, second merchant, that happens. And so that's why you usually want to try and have 2 primary factions, or at the very least, you want some cards that are or what I call champions, so that whenever you play cards that are not champions, they get their additional effect. Look at that. My favorite is always going for the whites, just because white always gets health back. I like red because red allows you to get rid of cards from your deck that you no longer need. Green is fun because it makes the opponent usually discard cards, and drawing cards while discarding them, which can be useful. I'll do out of the way. And then I can do you can only activate the 1 ability once, so which is why I did that now. Because I could not get rid of it otherwise. Yeah, you can see all the opponent's cards that they played there. And any of their champions go up in the top center. Look at that, it's pretty useful. Heal up and attack.
You won't even miss it.
Feel my flame.
To discard a card. Oh, either gain 1 money, which, man, I can get that, but that won't really help me, so I'll do that. Heal again. Heal.
The battle is
Oh,
joined.
darn, I can't even get what I was hoping to get that. So I got 8.
Your service is required.
To my guards. 2 money again. 2 money's not really like I could get that, but I don't really need to.
Your end.
Yeah, because the little trash can symbol means if you can choose to permanently remove it from your deck to do the additional effects. I got to draw a card, and let's see here. Let's see.
Empires are expensive.
Cult
Whatever
priest.
my lord requires.
Gain some health. Remove the cards. Since I'm not going to be able to. And you can also see the opponent's abilities if you just. Actually, you can't see it on
won't
their
even
turn.
miss it.
Yeah, that was one of their abilities. But you can just click, so you can acquire a fire gem for free. It's one of their ability, which they can only use once. And the other skill that they can continuously use is that they regain 3 health, and I have to discard a card. I get a whole bunch of money, and let's see here. So do that, and since I don't need to heal, I'll gain 1 more to do this.
Whatever my lord requires.
The land provides.
Since I'm gonna gain a lot of combat this round, discard that, and I will sell these. To draw a card, which is always good. Choose a discard, but I don't want to. Heal in combat. No, I'll gain 1 just to gain
Feel my
this.
flame.
I wish I got the throwing axe last turn so that I could have
You
gained
won't
another
even
card,
miss
but.
it.
So I'll just discard money. I can draw a card. Which Q of 19, not quite enough for these, so I can go up to. I'll gain 1 for this so that I can do the rocks. And then I'll do 1 combat to do some of that. This is when, as your deck slowly starts to become more flush, this is how the champions become more useful, because then you can start mixing match. Discard's bad. Oh yeah, what's in my... Yeah, so I'll do that. So I can discard a card, completely remove a card from my graveyard, which I'll get rid of the basic cards since they do not benefit.
You're not welcome.
Yeah, since Couldn't, yeah, since they had a guard, I just might as well get rid of it. I'll do this. I can do the fire bomb, which is amazing. Granted, not all high costing cards are good, but more often than not, they are better. Like, taxation is great when you can combine it with other white cards.
Empires are expensive.
Time to pay.
Your tithe is due.
Heal, attack, and 11 damage. Yeah, for the most part, I never really used.
You won't even miss it.
Business is good.
Yeah, I like the initial skill that one had, like the class has. I never use it. Not until you improve at later levels I start really using the skill abilities. Yeah. Yeah, stun one champion means that you basically get rid of it. So, and now I have enough damages for you to defeat the opponent. Huzzah! Then after, you get 50 XP for every win. So yeah, this precision blow improves your powerful blow. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you guys have a good day, night, week, months of your lives, and may the stars forever guide your path wherever it might lead you into the future. Bye bye, everybody.